Hey guys, it's Bina and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about a farming strategy. I want to just like give the idea out there, tell you guys about something that I just thought of, and see if you guys can figure out something. I haven't optimized this yet or anything like that. I am just starting to look into some farming methods for this season, but I know a lot of you guys have requested that I go ahead and try to like give you guys some information on how to farm properly in this season. Last season was the beast farming echo. Prior to that was the false temple. This season, I think a lot of us are looking for getting to get good idols, right? The omen idols. So one thing that came to mind is this woven echo, the omen's veil. Travel to the veil between worlds where the omens gather. You basically get to fight a lot of the omens, and then if we had a way to spawn these regularly, that would be pretty OP to get some omen idols, right? So of course the weaver tree, typically when you're just playing, you want to get as much as these points as possible. All of the omen points are going to be good, but I stumbled across this method while trying to get to like some woven echoes rapidly. And so on your weaver tree there are two imprint slots. You got the woven riches and the loomed riches, and you can imprint whichever woven echo you want in here, right? And then as you play the game, they spawn naturally. But what if there's like a faster way to potentially proc this? So what I thought of is when you spec into getting the echo chains all the time on your normal woven echoes, which is this node here, Memories of the Observer. Most regular echoes appear in echo chains. When you reset your web, they spawn in chains, and your cemeteries and woven echoes will spawn to the side of those. So if you just do the reset with Sanctuary of Eterra, that enables you to like lower your corruption. If you do this one over and over, you spawn like 4 of those chains, which all have a chance to spawn your woven echoes to the side, right? So I had to go into the Great Bridge and I had to go into Orden's Watch, and I reset it once and I got both of them. It doesn't always happen. I've been messing around with this a little bit. You just kill these guys. You say how much corruption you want to remove. You remove the minimum, right? 10 corruption. And then your echo web resets. And then boom. You see? I've got still another omen's veil right here. And another cemetery here. I can do it again and see if we get something else. But this will depend. I don't know exactly the spawn rates of all of the woven echoes and how they function in terms of how they spawn. But this seems to be a pretty decent way of resetting. I don't know if this is the most optimal way. I am just pitching the idea out here and seeing if you guys can figure out something so that we can get a really good farming method. You see in this one, I did not spawn anything except for a cemetery. Let's do another one and see if we get something. But it's really fast to do. It basically takes a few seconds to reset your web, and you open up like 4 areas of the map of the echo web. You basically spawn 4 echo chains, or I believe it's 4 echo chains. Just reset 10, boom, portal out. You go back here. This one didn't get anything, but yeah, you get 4 echo chains that all have a chance to spawn woven echoes to the side. So yeah, if you need like a very quick woven echo, you just imprint both of these, and then you reset the web over and over. And the nice thing is that when you get to very low corruption, because maybe corruption affects the spawn rate of these, when you get to a low corruption, you do 1 echo, and then you'll get the guaranteed shade that will bring you to your highest corruption in your timelines. So if I get very low, I can just do a shade, bring my corruption higher, and just keep resetting again in this timeline. So I hope this gives you a little bit of insight as to how to potentially proc your woven echoes more reliably, or if you just want to like go quickly into procking some woven echoes. Not saying this is the best method out there for general farming and like, you know, general gameplay, but I think this has a lot of potential. I'll just include this in this video as well. I have another People have been asking me, what is the best favorite farm this season? The best favorite farm, I think, is by far... where is it? It's the Ruined Prison Complex. The Ruined Prison Complex, right here. So this one has a whole bunch of exiled mages in them, which you can double up in the Weaver tree by going into this node, Exiled but not Forgotten. Have a chance to spawn 2 exiled mages inside your echoes. So in the previous patches, this was already one of the best farms, but the twin mage chance was only 40% at most. And now you can guarantee getting the twin mages, and you can give them also champion appearance chance. While you open a Ruined Prison, there's a chance that there's a champion to fight the exalted mage. So this, alongside the champion node and all of the other champion nodes in the tree, you can farm a lot of favor with this. So what you do is you would, for example, imprint the Ruined Prison Complex. Let's actually do it. Let's actually do it and see if we can hit the Ruined Prison Complex and do it on the video. I'm just gonna imprint both of these here. I'm gonna go ahead and reset my web and try to get one to proc. Those Woven Echoes are pretty rare. You can get them by killing exiled mages. I do not know if the node in the Weaver tree that gives you your echoes have a chance to spawn with Woven Echoes reward types, and the champion that drop Woven Echoes. I am unsure if these can drop it, but I have gotten one pretty early in the season. Some people have really bad luck and don't find them really early, but they can be pretty rare. Okay, so we actually got one to proc right here on our first reset. So, you know, this method kind of works very well. Let's do this let's do this echo, and then I'll be able to go into the Ruined Prison Complex right here and show you the method that I use to farm, basically. A lot of favor per hour. I think this is most likely the best favor per hour in the game right now. I am not saying that this is the best overall farm, but if you're looking to get a lot of favor very quickly, and you kind of want to just like turn your brain off and just do one thing over and over and over and over again to get a lot of favor, to get some more prophecies and blah blah blah, that might be a pretty good option. So here, echo is complete. What do we got here? Nice. We got our imprint proc. Okay, so now that we have this, so as you can see here, this is the guaranteed shade that I was talking about. This is the one that would bring you to higher corruption based on your highest timeline. And then the Ruined Prison Complex. So what you do is you go in the Ruined Prison Complex. Impossible. And then it's going to be all of these little rooms with a whole bunch of exiled mages. You kill them all. So you do this for every room, right? So as you can, there's 5 more here. There's 5 more over there, right? There's all around the map. It's a big circle. So you do the big circle, but instead of going back to the middle to craft, you just TP out. You TP out, then you go back in. You will lose a lot of the drops from the exiled mages. So if you reset the echo like this, you don't get as many drops for like the Mad Alchemist Ladle or the experimental items. You will still sometimes get some. You will sometimes get some drops that are specific to exile mages, but the drops are much lower when you reset the echo like this. So it's not a way to farm the Mad Alchemist Ladle necessarily, but it's a way to farm a lot of favor, and favor is used for pretty much everything that is target farmable in this game. So that is another thing I want to put out there. I think that's the best favorite farm, and then I think that resetting the web like this is probably the easiest way to proc your Woven Echoes to the side of your echo chains like this. So make sure that you grab, if you're doing this technique, make sure that you grab the Memories of the Observer, as this will make it so that your echoes appear in chains, and that's going to be able to proc your Woven Echoes to the side of them. I hope you learned something. If I find anything else, I'll post a video about it. Until then, try to like experiment on your own as well, and maybe you'll find something that I did not find. But hope you guys are having fun in Season 4, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.